Yo, what's up guys? It's Seth and we're back today. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. We are fixing my daily driver, my Honda Accord. It currently has no shifter button. As you can see, it is not really ideal, and if you don't understand how this thing works, it's not great because when you don't have a button, you can't shift. Can't move the shifter unless you understand how this whole thing works, but there's a little thing you push down in here. Once the car has ignition, the engine's moving, you can push this little latch down and then you can move the shifter, moves freely. But I was stranded for about 10-15 minutes before my friend was in the car and he was helping me out trying to get things figured out. Or I was stranded for a bit until we figured it out, why the shifter wasn't moving and how to actually get it to work. So today we're going to replace that button. You got a brand new spring. This is the spring that gets loaded into the shifter itself. And then here is the brand new button. So $20 worth of parts, OEM parts. This little latch here that you see on the left hand side of the shifter, you're just going to pop this open. I got a knife here to help me with that. I'm trying not to break nothing, but that latch should kind of just come up just like that. Won't lose that, set that aside. It's right up front there. Fold my knife back. Wacky. And then stick your key in there. So you're going to need your set of keys, so don't lose those. And then you're going to want to also pull up that e-brake there. Could roll forward, it's possible. Push this in, and then you want to also push down on that latch in there. So that's why it's important to do that, and then give yourself enough room. So I put it all the way in gear 1 right there. As you guys can see, the e-brake is on, so don't want to roll forward when you're not in park anymore. Then you'll notice these two Phillips screws right in the front here. You have to undo those two, and this whole knob will come up. Too hard, so this should just kind of slide right up. My God, is that dirty? It's not seeming to cooperate here as far as coming off goes. Like that. So that kind of clips right off. I think I broke the bottom of it. Yeah, I did. Nice. Hopefully it still comes back on. You can see right here there's some clips. This one is broken, but the top one's still good. So hopefully this thing will stay in. It should stay in fine, but we'll see. Get the old flashlight. So you'll see in here, get this one. There's a little notch up there. That notch is where that spring goes. And you also want to make sure this is pretty cleaned out, you know, no loose chunks and stuff. You'll see like that pasty whiteness in there. That's like lubricant for the plastics. So that's normal. It's the same thing you can see on here as well. But put the spring on the notch, and then you also, with the new button, line it up in here as well. So it just kind of goes just like that, and you'll see how the button kind of gets pushed out like that. You like? And then now we're gonna put our clip on top here. Oops. So we want the bottom in first. I don't know what model he did in the video, but he had a hard time getting the thing on there, and I'm not sure why his was different or difficult, but we will screw these in. The button. So yeah, I mean, it's super simple fix. Obviously I won't be able to do nothing now because the car's in park, but if we start the car, which we will here, let me put the brake in, puts it in drive, blow the e-brake of course, car moves. Push the button in, go in reverse, and now we move back. Oh fuck. Yo, what's up guys? It's Seth, and today we're going to be back working on the Accord again. And what we're doing today is we're changing out the spark plugs for the first time since I've owned the car. So probably not going to be too impressed with what's in there, but we're going to put some new NGK iridiums in, and we're going to see how good she runs afterward. Hopefully we can get some good results today. So that's the plan. So let's get started. Alright, so what we got going on here, so the fronts are underneath this cover, and then the rears, let me get my flashlight on here, I'll show you guys, it's super simple. It's actually a lot simpler. I took a look before. Just wanted my engine to cool off, but they're right there. As you can see, there's one coil right there, right where I'm looking at. The next one's right behind it right there, and then the third one's right there. So the backs are super easy to get a hold of. It's just this front. You can take off this plastic cover, unplug the plugs, and then put the new ones in. Loosen that up. Okay, so that plug is out. Alright, so we got the new one out and the old one. So right here's the old one. As you can see, it's brown. The tip's okay. I mean, it's not bad. And then here's the new one next to it. There is a little bit of a difference as far as the plugs, but the part numbers are actually identical. So they had good plugs in here. So these are iridiums. I don't think it's going to make a huge difference as far as performance goes, but there is a difference. They're not super bad, but they're not super good. So put the new one in and kind of call it what it is, and then we'll get the other two out. I was able to use my hook to kind of get those out. I don't know how that's going to go over there, but we'll give it a shot. So there's the old, and then the new one's in. So sweet. All right, so quick update. Got the new plugs in, all three of them. We're all in there and nice and pretty and stuff. So now I just got to put the new, or not new coils, just got to put the coils on and hope that they stay plugged. That second one needs to stay plugged in, because I'm telling you right now, if it gives me any problem, we're gonna have one. So should just kind of fit right on, and this should just kind of screw right in, just like that. Same thing with the second one here, but this one is for the third one. I don't think it really matters what order these go on, but especially when we're coming to factory, it helps diagnose things later. If you're having problems with cars, if you kind of keep things pretty close to how they were from the factory. At least that was kind of my personal take on that, just kind of keeping everything identical to which one. I mean, if you want to number them too, you can. Or just remember what order you take them out in and stuff like that, and put placement. This is a pretty straightforward process. So remember, you don't want to over tighten those spark plugs, otherwise if that gets stuck in there, you're gonna have some trouble. So make sure you take care of that, and then it should be fine. So now we're gonna tighten these down, these coils, and then we're not gonna forget to plug them in. So that's a big one. Don't forget to plug those in. Hopefully that goes better in the fronts, because like I said, we still don't have a magnet. So, and that magnet actually makes this a whole lot easier. Like, so significantly easier that we don't have problems because of it. So this is not even in. Alright, so update. We got the coils out in the back. The middle one was probably the hardest. But I pulled out this third one here, and you can see there's just a little bit of rust on that. The body was pretty clean for the most part. This one had a little bit of oil around the cylinder right there. I don't know if you guys can see the little wetness right there, but that's cylinder number 2. But 30 smells like a lot of fuel, fuel and oil. It smells like blow-by. That's what really it smells like. So I'm not sure what that's about. I have to take off that valve cover and hope that, you know, there ain't nothing going wrong with that, because that might be why it's starting to stink up like that. So I don't know, who knows. I'll take these plugs out, hopefully we can get them out easily, and then go from there. So wish me luck. Alright, so we got the new ones in. I'll show you guys this third one with the ugly coil that we saw earlier, because I'm going to be impressed, but look at that. It doesn't smell particularly good. It doesn't smell different than the coil itself, but definitely could be oil. Something ain't right with that, so I'm gonna have to look into that. Maybe do some digging online to figure out what that means, but the new plugs are in, so I hope to get the coils on, and then we'll do a start up and see how well she runs, if she runs better or not. Alright, so now it's time for the ultimate test. Let's see if this thing rips off the first start. Cold start, first start. Wish me luck, everybody. We're in park. Ooh. I don't know if that made a big difference or not. I can't really tell. The car's still cold, so. But seems to run fine. There's no check engine lights or nothing. Everything seems to be running fine. So yeah, that's about it for that. There really isn't much else to it for today. Still gotta figure out that oil leak, but that is for another day. But as you can see, the car is running fine. All the plugs are there. This is on. So now it's just a matter of kind of slowly digging in and trying to figure out other fixes to do for this thing, because we'll keep this thing running for as long as we can forever, so that's the plan at least. And then when the time comes, we'll probably end up having to do the timing belt. Hopefully not for a while, but maybe around that 230,000, 220,000 mile range, because we're at 155, 157 right now, almost 160, so got quite a few more thousand miles before we got to start digging into the big stuff, but this thing should last me quite some time. That's the plan, so there's not a lot of rust. Hope you guys are doing well. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Me now realizing that I had the audio too low on the camera. I don't know how it sounds in the footage, but I'm just going to reshoot. I just ordered a new hood latch for my Honda Accord. This should be the last, hopefully, last and final thing I'm going to attempt to fix. The alarm system going off randomly. It seems to be behaving a lot better ever since I changed the key fob battery. Ty also suggested that that also might be bad, and I may need to buy another one if that continues to go, but here we have the new hood latch. This is brand new. It's got the sensor in it, as you can see right there. And then I'll show you a part number so you guys can reference your Honda Accord EXL. This was the last one on Amazon. Let's see if I can get a part number in there. This was the last one. A little dirty, a little stinky, a little greased up. That's okay. But here this is. We're gonna go put this new one in. I don't know how hard that's gonna be. I've never done this. Even on my Civic, I had planned to replace one back in the day, but I don't know how difficult this will be. I don't even know how this mechanical stuff works. So we're gonna figure that out and see what happens. So wish me luck, and we're gonna get right on it. Alright, so all I did was take off the shrouds. There's a bunch of plastic clips along here. Both of these just kind of clipped right off. It's these kind of clips. You'll see them around. There'll be two outside ones. They're just kind of sitting here on the edge here. There's one over there on this side. Right here. These just kind of pull right up out of the chassis. I think it was mounted right here or there. I can't remember which one it was. Oh yeah, definitely right here. But they'll get kind of pulled up and you have access to the hood latch area. These are the airbag sensors that go off, so you don't want to break these two guys here. But our latch is right here, and I think these are going to be 210s. But I have to take off this plastic shroud and then get access to that, and we shall. And then I should be able to replace this new latch, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, so looking at the hood latches, they look identical. There is only one small difference that I see. So this compartment right here, with that little corroded like aluminum section right there, it's right there. That section right there is a little different on the new one. I don't think it will really change any of the functionality, but they are just a little different. But same 3 bolts. The mechanisms all look the same. Everything in here looks the same. The plugs are the same. So everything should be fine. I'm just going to mount it up and make sure that things are lined up. I'll kind of show you guys how I'm doing that, because I didn't show you guys how I took this one out, but I'll show you guys exactly what I plan to do with this one. So alright, so now you can see that I have this little ball The ball for the hood latch is right in there, right behind the spring. You gotta kind of wiggle this, push this back a little bit to kind of get it around that little hoop in there, and then obviously this is where the mount comes in for the actual, you know, latch itself. So now it's just time to bolt this thing up, plug it in, bolt it up, and then we'll do a test to see if everything works as it should, and we should be fine. Let's get her done. So we got it all mounted. I just did a little test fit, see if it worked. Everything was good. These are kind of weird. Sometimes these kind of fluctuate on side, so just kind of make sure that these were kind of evened out. I don't know, you can kind of play around with it, I think, just kind of getting that bottom one in. Because obviously you have to put the two top in, you know, to realistically get this thing to line up. That's just kind of what I did. It kind of pulls hard, but it also, this is brand new, so maybe that's what it's supposed to feel like. So, other than that, yeah, it fits right up. Latch does what it's supposed to do. It's plugged in. It's got a secure connection, so everything is good to go. This is the old one. Here's the new one. There's a little bit of a color difference in it, but nothing crazy. And then now we're just going to put on all the plastic trims, or the shrouds, and then we're going to be done. I'm also going to get some new plastic clips from Ty because mine are starting to wear out pretty bad. But other than that, this car is pretty much ready to rip. Alright, so we officially have everything in. Definitely need some new plastic clips. These are all pretty beat up, oily, dirty. Some are missing. I think I'm missing one. This one is literally destroyed. Some of these just don't really clip in that well. I got most of the big ones holding on the big important stuff to kind of keep things even. But yeah, clips in. Just to give her a test. Hopefully everything works. I kind of slam it a bit. But alright, let's see if this thing unlatches here. Alright, the real test. Like I said, it's a little bitey, so, and you kind of gotta, you know, it is brand new, and it is a little loose. I wonder, is this one like that? Yeah, it was like that. Not as much, but give it a little slammage. But yeah, we should be good. So everything is working as it should. This plastic trim doesn't even look right. This does not look right at all. Look how far back this is. This doesn't look right. That left side is, that's definitely fucked up, whatever. Alright, we're finally back after running some errands today. We got 2 packages in the mail. These 2 packages are for some items that I had to order because my daily driver is leaking a ton of oil. And we've seemed to track the sources. One being the oil pan. So I got a very special product which I have yet to have used during my repair career. But I think that's this package here. This, I think, is the Honda Bond that I had ordered. This stuff is actually really, really good. They use it on, obviously, OEM stuff, but it's very good, and it's good to have that considering I have a Honda and I haven't really ever used it. So I'm hoping to utilize that to help me solve my oil pan leak, which is apparently a great solution. So I look forward to that. And I also have a OEM used from a junkyard power steering pump. So hopefully this will correct the power steering leak that I have, if that was where it was leaking, which it looks like it was. It's still pretty wet in the bay, so I'm hoping that this will correct that issue. But yeah, guys, super excited for tomorrow. I'll keep you guys updated. Like I said, we got some parts in, so we're ready to rock. Now we just need to get an extra set of hands in here, and hopefully we don't need any MAP gas tomorrow. But we'll see. If I need to utilize that, we'll probably end up breaking some stuff. Hopefully not. Fingers are crossed and that we don't have to break anything tomorrow, because I really don't want to feel like having to replace much. But yeah, that'll be that. Honda Bond. This is the stuff. OEM, top of the line, silicone liquid gasket. This is what they use to fix all the oil. They actually use this instead of a gasket itself, because this is just the thing to use. So this is going to be the shit. I cannot wait to fucking use this. And yeah, this looks like it's gonna do the job. They know how, and this was like the best deal on there. There's a very good looking used power steering pump for I think I paid like $68 for it. You can get a shitty one for like 30 apparently, but they don't work as good and they still whine, and I'm hoping that this might cure the whine and the leak. So trying to not expose myself too much, but yeah, they wrap this great. I don't know why I'm putting this right on the stove where I make delicious foods and stuff, but so yeah, gonna fucking just pop this open a little bit here. Not go too crazy, because I don't want to have power steering oil leak all over it and stuff. I don't feel anything on my hands yet, but ooh. Definitely can smell the power steering, so I'm going to be very careful with this. Yeah, that looks like a good part to me. All right. Ty, do you want to talk for me?
Yeah?
Okay, we're good. Both channels are activated. All right. What's up, guys? Finally back. Like we'll have plenty of time this afternoon.
Go down there.
That was a PT Cruiser.
Was it?
Yeah, that was crazy. I'm gonna set this camera down for a sec. All right.
You got a flathead or a coin?
All right, so the game plan for today, hopefully this isn't like super bad on the brightness, but yeah, so the game plan for today is we're going to do the oil pan gasket. We have a massive leak underneath there somewhere. Not super sure, but we're draining it out. Is that thing full, Ty, or did you?
It's full.
It is full?
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. That's what I figured. So my oil thing is full, so we'll have to find a solution for that momentarily, but gonna have to drain that out, and then we're gonna have to do the valve cover, and I don't know if we'll get to the power steering today. It just depends on the time, but yeah, this does look pretty. This looks OEM. I don't know. It's just dirty. So what are you taking off?
I do the valve covers.
You want to do the valve cover first?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
I hope it's just like... God,
Yeah,
it's so hard to tell if
it's these, and then this needs to come up. All that. I'm gonna have to do the back too, so it's going to be a fucking pain in the ass. But the fucking Allen heads. You got the Allen heads? Where's your kit?
Huh?
Your tools?
Grab your tools. These are mine. Get away.
Mine are inside. Get over
Get
here.
away. Should have brought the power tools.
No, you're never thinking about anything anymore. You know?
No. I let that hang down there. He likes that.
You know, it's
You got pliers?
inside.
Inside your apartment?
Yeah.
Oh, we need one.
Why didn't you say anything? I can go in and get it.
You don't have one in the back?
I doubt it.
We'll get that back.
I swear to God.
It landed on the cover down there.
Oh, man. Did you see it?
Yeah, it's on the cover.
Plastic, yeah.
God, he doesn't have fucking anything.
Been in this thing too many times. My heartburn's coming back.
You don't got a single goddamn 10mm?
Huh?
No sockets. Oh, look who it is. It's like, who the fuck is that?
My heartburn.
What is that?
I don't know, Seth mic'd me up.
Oh my God, Seth.
What's he talking shit about?
The mic.
I said, Seth, what? She's like, what's that? Seth mic'd me up.
Yeah. What's so funny about that?
Put it in his car.
It's serious shit. You can just throw it in there.
These 10s?
Yeah.
Oh, I got that.
Yeah, what are you doing? Don't drop them.
Okay, thank you.
Well,
Bye.
That's fucking heartburn, man. Sucks. Yeah, Carly.
Got golden crispy in there, huh?
Yeah, I know. You like that? Those are gonna be 12s.
Yeah.
14s, I think. Worked ready. Hopefully it's not super loud. I don't think it'll come right up, but
We'll see.
there's always something holding on to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of
Something over here.
a tedious.
If I could lift it up, probably, and if I can just... You yank on it now.
Yeah, well, give me a fucking second.
God, this thing's like suctioned in here.
I know, they're not easy to get off, to be honest with you. There you go. What's that? Johnny in the corner. There you go. Okay, go for it. Oh, wait. It's the bottom of the throttle body. Yeah, there's a hose clamp down there.
That's why.
You didn't see that?
You didn't see that? That's your side.
Well, why didn't you say anything?
Yeah, just leave it. I'll just tilt this thing.
I know, but it's not really. I don't want stuff getting in there, you dork.
Cover it.
You were
What
on
are
my
you doing?
rag.
One rag?
Yeah, that's all you need. I save money. Give me a sec.
I'll shove it. Oh, wait. Let's turn over here in this hole.
Give me an. I'll get another one. Here. There's the backup rag for the other two ports. Oh, fucking A, dude. Fucking A, Jared. Intake manifold is off. I don't know if you want to set that on our clean mat.
We got a bunch of them back there.
Oh, okay. I don't know how many you had, but 10s. This will need to come off, and then yeah, I think that was it. And obviously the coils.
Oh my god, is that real?
Stop staring.
Everyone's just like, it's funny. I even like changed the spark plugs on this beast too. So
Oh, this thing's mint.
yeah, I know my way around a minty platinum plug. You know, sometimes
Platinum plugs are expensive.
they only have that's the only thing these things take.
I know.
Sure, Elizabeth knows the pain. These 3 liters, man, they don't fuck around. Valve cover gasket and oil pan. Yeah.
Got to jack it up, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, 4-cylinder this way?
Oh,
It's a 6.
Oh, it's 6.
Yeah.
That's double sided.
Right.
Well, hopefully it goes well.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that, man.
It's oil, I suppose.
Yeah.
I got 1 leak in oil.
Yeah. Tenants are complaining, so they kicked me out.
No way.
Yeah, I gotta get it fixed so I can get back in my spot. Yeah.
Oh, in the bill underneath.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you'll get it.
Yeah. It's not too bad.
Out.
Yeah, right?
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too, man. Thank you.
Oh, I need a flathead. So I put too much silicone on it.
Yeah, I think I lined the whole thing up too. Oh, there you go.
God, this thing is crusty. You don't take care of this thing.
I try to.
Yeah, try to. Over on oil changes.
Try to.
You got razor blades?
I do in the apartment, but they're for.
I'm gonna have to go grab them.
For what?
To take the silicone off.
Should have sealed. It's fine. Came right off. That's great.
I just pick it with your fingers all day.
You're the one who had the razor blades. We bought a brand new pack and you left them in my car, and then we never seen them again.
Are they in here?
No, not in here. The blue car, bro.
Do I have razor blades?
Oh, you always throw everything away, so I usually never have nothing.
You blame that on me?
You throw everything away.
You thought you throw everything away.
You throw everything away that we could use forever.
I got a whole pack in my car.
I didn't have anything in the trunk. Did you even look?
You said no. I didn't look.
God, you never do anything.
I hope you're recording this.
Ah. Ah. It's not looking too good so far.
It's been a long day of picking. You don't have nothing in your place?
I can go grab a real knife.
Look, I'd sit there and chip away at it. Like, that's the only thing I can get.
I can go in and get it.
You don't have no razor blades for your weird stuff?
No, I don't have weird stuff. It's usually, I don't have problems.
You go grab one.
Go cross-contaminate.
Well, then go buy some.
With how? I have no money. I just spent it on Chick-fil-A. Spent like $700 this week. Not actually, but it feels like it.
God, it's too cheap to fucking go get a razor blade. The in them just fucking shines. Ancestry.com fucking lied to him. Guarantee that.
Did anybody talk to you out here? What are you doing?
Yeah, I know, right? Leave me alone.
Like it. Have you ever seen anybody work on a car before? No. What is
Why
that?
didn't you bring that to the shop? Finally got my pen.
You what?
Finally got my pen.
Your pen?
My pen for my debit card.
Oh. It took you that long to get that.
Had to go in.
Yeah.
Fucking lady on the phone can't understand her, doesn't speak English.
Yeah, they send
I'm
you
like,
the call.
sorry, I can't understand. I literally said, I can't understand you. And she goes like this.
And you're like, you know what? Let me speak to your supervisor. I'm tired of your shit. It's never been touched by me. Unmolested.
Maybe before we put the intake manifold on, maybe we should do the power steering pump because it looks a lot easier. Everything's right here.
Great. We don't have any power steering fluid, though.
Oh. We'll try to save most this weekend.
No, we're not. I think I have a bottle, but it doesn't have much. I have no respect for anyone else's cars other than your own.
Oh, yeah? Should have seen what I was doing when you were gone.
Peeing on my block.
I was spitting down the intake. Just spitting down there. You want to replace these things?
Do they look bad? I have new ones.
It might have been leaking around it because there's oil around it.
I don't know. I have new ones. Might as well.
If we can get them out.
Right.
You
See,
gotta-
that's just, everything's just fucking breaking. I don't know if that's coming through the mic. That's wild, man.
Oh, that one was broken right away. Oh, yeah, they're broke. They're crushed. They're rock hard.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel that bad boy.
Hold on, I can fucking get that on camera.
You can hear it drip.
Oh my god. Dude, that's
I think they're all probably like that. Oh, this one's not. That one's not. It's just this middle one that was crusted up. I need something bigger. Grab the rubber mall. Yeah, that's what I was That's what I do.
Use the fucking...
Use the brushless action. Oh. What's coming? You think you can twist off now or no? Yeah, let me try that. Not really the flathead I'd be using. There's that one. Good. Pristine action.
Nothing yet?
I got him.
Oh, you got him. There you go.
So?
Yeah, it is.
You just gotta move these wires.
Bolt her up. She's ready.
They replace these? These things look like they're impossible to get off. This one's a rip on it.
I don't know. Do we really want to?
I know.
Those do leak from that, though.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
You can do these anytime. How the fuck you get it off when they're that hard?
Right. You gotta cut through it. I think that's what we did last time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just had to cut through it with like a, heavy duty wire cutters because we're not gonna be able to cut through those right now. So. You okay?
Yeah, I'm just finding the
watching
hole.
you struggle. Yeah, this one's ready to come off, I think. I don't know. It's just this wiring harness that doesn't like to cooperate. Because it's like held in through down here, and then there's that batch. So it's like we have to kind of. It's like they taped it up too, so it's like it really won't come off. Looks like a brand new engine, huh, Tony?
Yeah, I cleaned it up well.
Not. Did you spray it at all?
They did.
Oh, okay.
Chocolate milk at your service.
You said chocolate milk?
Just bring it inside.
Spills it everywhere. There.
Oh, open her up.
This is the Culver's cup. Fucking trash. I like the bitch and complain.
Oh my god, your trash flew across our parking lot.
Yeah?
Your
You
trash.
guys leave wood in the grass, so I don't know what difference.
Ready? Wait, dump that out. We gotta save this. Clean that up. Get the brake clean in there. Oh my god, we're gonna have soda on this thing?
Adds a little bit of thickness to it. I thought we were going for that.
You're right.
Someone spilled it everywhere. No spills. Hold on.
You ready? Okay, just tuck it somewhere. Is it gonna leak?
Oh,
No. Maybe it's too high up. Shove a rag in it. This one's gonna probably.
Show it rag and what? Oh, that.
We took this off before.
Yeah. Your insane hammer play. How can we
Yeah,
forget?
I wonder if it was leaking through there again because.
No, it looks like it's leaking from this side. I don't understand. Why from this thing? I don't know. It's kind of.
Just loves leaking.
I noticed that.
Hope.
No. Slipping. Should get like the micro extension on there or something. There you go.
Like, they don't have a micro.
Should we make one?
I know, we need one that's like.
Like just a little bit, yeah. So I was just thinking that, I'm like, man, this would be great for this power steering. Honda Accord Socket Edition, where it's like perfect for everything.
Yeah, we make
Like
custom
specific
made.
kits, yeah.
The perfect
Hear that,
length.
guys? Fucking genius idea. We're gonna have to patent it. Like, no.
I love junkyards. Just fucking cut everything. Fuck it, just cut it.
Well, they fucked
Don't
me
have
over
time.
on it, too. Damn, they really. This clip is like on there.
Jesus. Thing was building up down here.
Yeah, the only difference on there was this metal badging. The other one said RML. This one says RCA. That was the only difference. That and it's much darker, but I don't know. I don't know. No, I like. Yeah. Yeah. We got plenty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We got 1 pint. Plus whatever's
So
in
on
there.
the description. You gotta use Honda OEM.
Yeah, you gotta use the Honda Premium 3 triple protection OEM fluids. I'm like, how about you pay for me to fix my car for me? Thanks.
God, working on it more than driving it. A Honda.
I know, right? What a dream. Power of dreams, Ty. Wait, why did I replace my power steering pump? Because it was whining?
Leaking?
Oh, yeah. That's right.
I'm gonna try to pour this in.
I don't know why you would do that.
Oh yeah, fill her up.
It's gonna take forever. That's gonna take so long. Oh, you're wasting my fluid. You fuck. You're wasting precious liquids. Starts her up. Fucking hit the limiter. She ain't running right. Gotta clean her out. Clean her out of the sand chunks I got in there.
Yeah. The
Okay.
sand chunks.
God, this thing's looking fucking brand new now. Like, straight up. Valve cover gaskets on both sides.
So we put the valve cover or the intake manifold on. Did we do anything?
Oh, we gotta plug in all these plugs in the back there. These right here. The injectors. Probably need those.
They all break or?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I just squeezed them and they all fucking broke. I think we're good on these plugs. These won't come out.
No.
We've
We've had Hondas. They don't come out.
They'll loosen, but they'll still carry signal. They'll still rip. I put the 10 right there. Then you're set. I'm gonna go get a new battery for the cam, and
Intake manifold.
then we'll tackle that when I get back here. So, all right, what's up, guys? We're back finally after a long day of getting answers yesterday. And today we're going to be going to the Honda dealer. We're going to be picking up the parts, all the gaskets, the O-rings, and then I think a PCV valve, yep, that I need. And then we will be partying. And then I also got to go to AutoZone to get an EGR valve gasket. I know the one at the Honda dealer is like fucking $8, and I'm not paying that, so I'm going to go to AutoZone and pick one up there, assuming they have it. But everyone seems to have it, so I think we'll be good. But yeah, I'm going to go to the dealer. I'm going to pick up those parts, take you guys with me, and then we will be ready to roll. Probably install most of it today. I don't know if we'll get to everything, but I want to try and get some installed today. So still there, I see. Nice. And the best part is, what? Shit's got the battery still connected. Oh, that's excellent. All right, we are officially on our way. It is 60 degrees outside today. So, and the sun is out. God. I don't know what the fuck that was, but oh, he's coming out too. Yeah, super nice day. Let me turn down the ISO on this. Look at that, huh? super nice day out today. So let me fucking pull over, get my address up for this Honda dealer, and we'll be ready to roll. Alright, so we're done in there. I had a pretty decent total. The total was 131.61. Pretty expensive. The most expensive part was the PCV valve. Luckily they had this. This was one of those quick ones I could do in a couple seconds. But yep, needed to get that replaced. That was the most expensive. But I only had 4. They only had 4 of the 6 things that I needed. The other ones are on order, and they'll give me a call when I have them. But this is one of the gaskets for the VTEC solenoid. This is for the actual sensor piece, I think, for or oil pressure or something. I can't remember which this goes to exactly underneath there. But we got these two, so I can definitely do these two today. These are the O-rings for the camshaft thrust caps or whatever, thrust covers. And I'm glad they had these because I can at least do these today as well, and it won't take up my whole day. I still got to go to AutoZone, get the one EGR valve gasket, but I'm actually surprised this was that expensive. So I know the other ones online are like 20 bucks, and I know that I didn't want to get something super cheap. I'm just like, I'm here, it can't be super expensive. I think these are $20 on Amazon as well, so I definitely could have saved some money there, but it's whatever. I'd rather just get it now today and be done with it and not have to wait. Alright, so quick update. I did go to AutoZone. They sent me to another AutoZone, but they do have it, and it was under the Molly part, and it does come with a warranty. The part number is here, G31178. It is the EGR valve gasket. I'm just worried that mine's gonna break because shit's fucking old and probably corroded as fuck on this engine. So it does come with a good AutoZone warranty, so I don't know, not worried about it. I still haven't eaten yet, so I'm gonna go fucking eat. I'm gonna leave all these parts in the car, and then we'll probably get some work done today. I know I gotta hang out with somebody tonight, so we'll kind of get going with that. But alright, so we're back. We got Ty, got his professional Chinese scan to the X tool, doing some reading on the ECU and reset some stuff. Hopefully that kind of fixed the alarm. The new battery did not fix the alarm issues that I've been having, so that's kind of annoying. So we're trying to go in and see if we can maybe reset some stuff digitally, and if not, I'll just find a way to disconnect the module for it itself. So right now we're going to replace the PCV valve, and I'm going to get to work on this EGR valve, take this off, take this one cover off, and then kind of go from there. So hopefully, and then also tackle this today as well. So other than that, pretty straightforward process. So hopefully get some good work done today. As you can see, this one is pretty fucking dirty. So it kind of makes noise, but it's still pretty clogged. It actually makes semi-noises, so we're just gonna probably clean that up in there before we do this. Alright, so I cleaned out the area a bit. Now we're just gonna sneak this guy back in here. Nice and sealed. And it just squeezes right in. Get our bolt lined up in here. Oh, just kind of put it right in. Throw it in by hand, because we should and we can. Clean up the area a bit, like I said. Trying to get the best angle here, but these are going to be 12s for the EGR valve. We're going to make sure to try and loosen these the best we can here. Without... Oh my god, what the wow. Okay. Finally broke that one loose. Hasn't probably been broken loose since the car has been owned by me. Or since probably ever. So. Okay, that one came loose. Nice, okay. Sweet. Now these are typically pretty crusty, but as you can see, it is moving. Just kind of just get it out of the way. But, yeah, not super caked up.
That's nice. Not super bad. Not great, but I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah. Break loose these bad boys. This thing is just coated in fucking oil. So much so, in fact. Oh my god. Oh man. Okay, that's one. Gotta be careful. Shit hurts. And of course they put this right in the fucking way of that. Alright, so we got the 1/4-inch beast. Throwing that on. Attempt to throw it on. Okay, that was enough to loosen it a little bit, so. Loosen it back and forth. I don't even know if I'll be able to get the pipe in this angle, but. Back's starting to hurt already. Ouch.
Now that's a gasket if I've ever seen one. Nice and properly sealed. Apparently this only goes on one way, being that there's grooves. So I don't know. We're just gonna shove it out. Oh, here, give me some of that. Ooh. All that oil went on the EGR valve. Damn it. You needed that.
That's fine.
I know. I just need to lube this bad boy up. Don't forget to lube it.
Ooh. This kind of fits right. Oh, yeah. Listen to that crunch. You hear that? Just clips right there. In like Flynn. Yeah, the gasket on the. I just left it. I couldn't take it apart, so I just left it connected. Gasket's still fine on there.
No seal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't even look at
Got
it.
the belly can going. So this is backwards. There we go.
Good job.
Thanks, man. Learned it from you. The tightening part thing, I don't know. We don't really do that much, but
We don't need to tighten it.
I'm gonna handle these nuts because you like to drop things and then give me alternative parts that don't fit.
Good. Okay, now we're back.
We're back. It's a little technical difficulty. We got it down there on the which one is it? Oh, it's that. Oh, you already got the belt off. It's the top one right there. Right down there.
And release.
Push it forward and then do that. And then we gotta disconnect. I got power steering fluid, but not the non-stop. They said fuck the stop leak. Don't throw that in there. These things are super sensitive to that. Everything about these cars is just sensitive. Electrical. Damn, they're not well built. No, they're well built. They just are bitchy. You know.
I don't think I've had this many problems with my.
Well, you also just don't work on your cars. You just take them in, huh? A what? A pliers? There might be some in the trunk, but good luck finding it in there. I tried.
Take the clamps out.
What? We use our hands.
Okay. You're right.
They're the bigger ones. They're not the fucking bitchy ones.
Yeah, you put that one back on.
Okay.
My finger's hurt.
We'll do a team effort.
Watch out, my leg. Rag ready.
I'll give you rag duty.
Okay.
Shouldn't be any fluid in there. Never mind. Just force it out.
Put this somewhere over yonder.
Body in the hit.
Hit the long 12.
You're joking?
No. That's how I did
I
it.
don't think I have a line 12. I actually don't. It skips 12. I'm not even kidding. That is so funny. It does. But I think I got one for this.
The quarter?
A little
Okay.
bit.
Ratchet on them all. Holy shit, you can't get that off by hand?
No. It still ratchets. Just zoom in on my nose. Oh my god.
Nice video. You're leaking. You're just pouring.
I know. You need to give me a rag. I don't know why you're just standing
You're
there.
tipping it. There you go. You're fine. You just dumped it all over
You're
the
gonna
front.
get beaten, dude.
I was holding that for a little bit. That looks fine.
You're just dumping
What a fucking idiot.
You're just dumping it everywhere. It's on the alternator.
Right in down there. There's nothing over here.
Oh, it's because it's in the door. Right?
Ew. Ew.
That's just the car.
Let me get that zoom in on it.
Nice. Get that nice even drain. Come from the top.
Oh my god, how are you so good at that?
It's probably because I'm the best.
Okay.
Is any more in there? Oh yeah, little snakies, little snaky fluids trying to cut out. Little snakies.
This lens looks really wide from this little.
It is a wide angle lens. Alright, so now we made it back from the Hump Depot. Ty's gonna launch. 3, 2, 1, go. That's one, almost snapped his wrist.
So much easier.
Wow. Imagine doing this in the middle of winter.
That'd be insane. Throw it in the sink or something.
Fucking pouring it all out.
Okay, now we gotta get this. Oh, they have a little price section right there. How nice of them. Hey, man.
We just like throw it, you know, like we do with our sockets. Just fucking throw it on the ground so it fall apart.
Get it out.
Okay, that's flat. Not supposed to be.
We need the pick.
God, look at that gear in here. This thing's ready to roll.
Is it supposed to be pushed out? Oh.
Yeah, careful. You're gonna break it. Oh God.
Oh, that's rock hard.
Yeah. Might be able to get a grip down here. I don't know.
You got a sharper pick? Where's the red one?
It's up here. Alright, old one! Listen to that. This fucking crunch. Which if I... Yeah, just crunches up. Not a gasket. Put the new one in. Make sure to seal that up nice. Fits right in like a glove. Alright, so if you want to... I think that's the only one that goes on this side, so... Let's seal that back up. Fuck, you're like, huh? What the fuck is this going?
No, I don't want to. It'll fall. The gas gonna fall out and go in there tight.
Alright, where do you want me
Yeah, the helmet.
Where do you want me to hold
Just
it?
push down.
Nice. Broke loose. There's a seal right there. Ready for instant access. Look at that.
This one's fine.
Okay.
Well, we're here anyways.
Right. That was the one that went bad on the other one. If I remember correctly.
Looks like it's this one.
Are you sure? It looks huge.
No, that's the other one.
There's not another small one in there somewhere?
It's exact.
That's not behind this or
There's a
something?
fat one here, but this one's small. This one looks like it.
Oh yeah, that's where we needed to hammer it last time. Oh fuck. Okay, fuck. Alright, Ty, what do we got? Alright, so we got the seal off on the actual line itself. This is the old one, we're gonna put a new one on. These are all old seals. And we don't need these anymore. And then that would be the last of the lines.
Where's the fatty?
I think we pulled it out. I think it's this guy. Is it?
I don't know. Where's the one I took out? You grabbed it.
And I set it down. Unless we used it. That's,
Maybe this is the one. I don't know.
where's the one that you just took off?
You grabbed it from me. This is the one that we just took off. You just grabbed it.
No
from
way, dude.
You showed the camera. We got camera proof. This must
Then
be
maybe
the-
we need to back reference the video. Let's do that now. Camera's on. Where's the bar?
No, here. Get ready.
Come on. It's not cooperating.
Okay, I gotta put it down.
Grab the bar. It wasn't this hard before.
Yeah, because it's easier taking it off.
No, but before we first put this belt back on. This isn't the first time we've had this pump on. You dingus. You insult me in front of everybody. Just wait. It's hung up on one.
Move your hand. You are like kind of against the curb. If you want to just back up a little, just a tad. Okay. Try to turn it. Is it recording? Keep trying to turn it. Go all the way to lock. All the way.
Alright, I'll try and make this quick because we went to go shower, got some of the errands done. I didn't even finish what I was supposed to be doing, but right now I got a little bit more educated on the rear thrust cover, thrust cap, whatever. So there's two bolts underneath this little thing here, which is like a little bracket. There's two bolts underneath there. We'll undo those, or probably 10s. Undo those, see if we can move this line out of the way just enough to where we can actually get access to that cap, because it's actually got two bolts that are mounted to that. I'm hoping that the bracket just kind of moves up. I don't know about this assembly. Like I said, I hope this line just kind of comes right up. I'm not familiar with these type of clips on this Honda, so they just weren't on the Civics. But like I said, the front one's done. We just need access to the rear one. All right, so hands are dirty as shit. I undid this whole like vacuum line thing. There was the two 10s underneath there, so once you break those, this will be more loose. I didn't want to disconnect this. There really isn't much I wanted to do there, but basically I just disconnected this. There was a vacuum line from underneath here. There is one that goes to this. There's this one, and then I think there was this one right here, which goes into the tubing, which goes into the air box and intake manifold. So basically, I also got the one top bolt out from underneath there, came right out of there. It's going to be a pain in the ass to put back on. I'm not super worried about it. I'm also going to put some rags underneath there so we don't spill on the floor. Even though I have my mats down there, I just don't want to deal with that. So we'll get that last 12 out, and then hopefully we can kind of wiggle this cam cap out, and then we'll be done with this cam seal, and then we'll be done with the top part, so this engine. So alright, so got the beast out. As you can see, this one's a little different. It's got the 10mm mounts on it. This one is also flat and probably brittle. I could kind of feel it's a little dry. Not as much oil came out of it, of course, and I have the rag down there. But we'll pull this off with my Picker 2000. This little beast right here. Pull it out with this. Here's the new one. We're gonna lube it up with some fresh oil from there, and then slide her in, and then mount this beast. We're gonna hand tighten it this time, putting it back on. It does look OEM though. RCL on the back. It's got OEM pressings. Okay, no, I'm gonna turn it upside down. Just like that.
I think last time it was hard to get out. I had to use a flathead.
Careful. Upside down. And then I want you to
Pull it apart?
Actually,
Okay.
you want me to. See? There's a cat right there. That's nice. Fried seal. Never gets better. It's always the same. I know, but how'd you get a hammer underneath this? This is on the
No,
bottom.
I just hit that.
Yeah.
And it started working, but
Right, so
it stopped working after I replaced that.
Yeah. So I don't know. Whatever this is.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see if he runs, but I'm gonna go grab that shit. Okay. I said to spin it. If it doesn't align right. Got all the seals in there. Some of them just don't want to comply.
Can you just put it on the ground and push it in when you got it there? There it goes.
Almost.
Okay. Turn her up.
That's half stealth look right there. Pretty impressive stuff, huh? We didn't do a full rebuild, but we did just enough. Hand tighten it like the guy did in the video. I'm not taking that risk. Yeah. This is the only pump I got left. Otherwise, we're taking it out of that pilot. At idle all the time. What's that fucking noise? That's the supercharger. It's whining right now because it's cool outside. We're gonna do a cross pattern like we would with the head studs. For that,
That's what you compare it
for
to?
that even flatness distribution. Yeah, see, it wasn't.
That's what you compare it to.
That's the first thing I think of. What else would we have to do a cross pattern for?
How about lug nuts? Everything?
We don't fucking do that. I don't think
You're
I've
right.
ever
We just go right from the bottom, work our way up.
go around in a circle. Okay.
That's sketchy right there. That could have been a.
That could have been dangerous. Pushing limits here. Okay. So we replaced all these yummies. This is brand new. I'll leave this bad boy in here. You can leave these or throw them. I'm just gonna throw it. I don't care. And then old OEM bolts. And it's
Oil resistance on it?
Yeah, it's got that. I got that ceramic coating on my camera. High quality. So now we're installing the OEM Plus. Excuse me. And the Beast. Guys lining it up now. As you can see, God, did we even get this on camera, that whole thing? I don't think we did. I think we were so focused on trying to get the thing fucking ready.
Yeah. We forgot to put a bolt in it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's all that happened. Yeah. We don't fucking make mistakes. Not on camera, at least.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do a nice little love tap to it, Ty. We're gonna be nice. No fucking hammer. This wasn't definitely there before. That was a long day. That was a long day.
Hey, at least it didn't crack from the hammer.
I know.
Maybe that's what caused it.
Sure. Yeah, you know, you're right. It misaligned because we hit it so many times. The dowels got misaligned in there. I got my wrench. We got to use the wrench to get in. Got the little guy in here. Oh, where is it here? Oh yeah, look at that. Locked on. Oh god. Now we know what we're doing.
Let's hear her rips, huh?
Ready to start her up? See, I haven't had it undo this yet, but yeah, just fucking just flies right out.
I made that dent up there.
That's actually a keyhole. They installed that.
All right.
Yeah, I know. I looked. I was like, did somebody shoot a gun? Yeah, a gun at something. Recorded it. Right.
Making sound. Hard. Good on fluid.
Power steering is done. It works like I knew it would, and okay, we're good. But now, don't need to add too much fluid, so we'll see how long this pump lasts. If it goes bad, I'll order another used one.
Throw this in here.
Yeah, go ahead and throw that in there. Won't need that no more. And then, yeah, and then the last repairs, if we do need to make them, will be the VTEC solenoid stuff underneath by the oil filter. That should wrap up this car as far as leaks goes, as far as most common leaks. And we did it right, so we'll see what happens, and hopefully this thing holds up. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.